guys just saw me panic over losing my footstool.
Only you. Only you.
Alright, 55 followers already? Damn.
Wow. I think you broke the button in your thing. Every time you wanted to grow, you kept on pushing it so hard that broke. That's gonna keep on growing.
I didn't do anything to any buttons. Alright. So, it is now 7 o'clock. Everybody should be getting their thing. I still have my kid on my back.
A brother sends you now? A metal frickin' handyman?
Well, don't really want to do much while I wait for everybody. Hey Tiara, how you doing? Hi Sunny. Welcome back. Hey babe. I'm doing good. Get it, and money. I'm doing really good. And now if only I had that much money in real life, I'd be happy.
God, I'm seeing things.
Oh! Dude, I just shot you in the balls. Come on. You got a spear sticking out of your dangle. Take one in the... He got probed. Now he's twerking. I don't know if you guys can see that, but he was twerking. Oh, I'm dead. Joke's on you, he's into that shit. I would not be surprised, Sierra. I would not be surprised at all in the least bit. Considering where I am right now in the game, yeah.
Fuck it. Proper drunk and feeling introspective. Now in the motherland, Simon and I designed cathedrals together. But I was the black old sheep back there, never believing a word of the Jesus bollocks myself. Then, Andrew Ryan says he wants whales and whales for rapture. A cathedral with no God, befitting the ascent of man. Now I'm running girls, and Simon thinks he's saving souls. Father Wales. Ha! Can you believe I shared a womb with such a slap?
It's dark. Oh, I see unfriendlies. Let's see. There we go. Forgot buttons for a second. Okay, got one auto hack dart, which we use on you. Oh, we got two. Okay, can't carry any more rivets. I don't need that. I'll take the auto hack tool though. Ew, Hacker's Delight. I don't need it right now. And that splicer got fixed up. What? Are you wearing someone else's skin as your face, or is that just your face? That is some leather face crap right there.
Frick Simon, frick Lamb, and frick God. I And here's a dozen feckin' doves for you. Oh, you're just getting acquainted. I'll fuck.
It's dancing, Dad! Dancing!
He's not dancing. He's just shooting the fuck out of me. Dude, you have a spike sticking out of your flippin' out of your chest cavity. Oh boy, this is not going well.
Where's my mark?
Please die already, Bish. Listen. Alright, there we go. Alright, we did it! He did now. Leatherface's distant relative, yes.
Tonight, I had a pain in me.
Um,
And this time it wasn't from the wine and the whores.
Bam.
So naturally, I came up to my office to murder it with a drink. But there on me liquor
he
rack,
died with his
there's a
hand up her
bottle of
skirt.
sacramental wine from my dear brother Simon. And of course, the vintage date on the label is the code to enter his territory.
Okay, he has a little sister.
1919. I should pass his bleeding wine through my system, send it back warm.
Ew.
Skippy skip, Mr. B. Big sister doesn't like slow pokes.
Go on, buddy, go with your little girl. I gotta get down the stairs.
Faith, Delta. It lives within us, yet beyond us. Daniel Wales lacked it. Father Simon Wales does not. The faithful do not die in fear, as you did. We achieve martyrdom.
I didn't die in fear either. I died because oh fuck me! Beep 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 beep. Nope 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 nope.
Angels remember, so we remember.
A little poker fight. What weapon would you give her?
What?
Which weapon would you give her?
I don't know.
Mr.
Alright, so I need to go find some more health packs because I am down to 3.
We told you to keep looking. Now there's a metal daddy on our hands. You dumb, stupid. Weak.
God damn it! I have to avoid those big daddies because he does not have a little sister on him.
One more for the bed.
Hasta la bye bye.
Ugly.
Alright, let's hurry up and get ourselves stuff that we need before Big Daddy comes back. Because he will try to steal our little sister. Because he's an asshole. That's what they refer to as... That's what they refer to the Big Daddies as a metal daddy.
Now through this junction is the rest of the alley, including the very pumping station we're after. Father Wales has been recruiting holy rollers down there for lamb.
Okay. Alright, there was a spider douche. Where did he go? I seen him. Alright. So let's go ahead and enter the keypad. Oh, come on. Back!
Father Simon Wales, can you hear me? I have trapped a death at your doorstep. And Simon, Daniel, is dead. Murdered. Can you hear him crying out for justice?
Okay, let's see. You got like one turret thingy I can put out.
They've cut the power on you. You're stuck till the backups kick in. I'll help you hold them back. Check the pneumo.
Know this, beast. Daniel's body may go cold, but his soul rests with the child of the Lamb. You shall roast and blacken in the pit, and it'll be a grieving brother sent you there.
Nobody heard my.
Okay. Yep, Danny boy, the pipes were calling.
Gonna cure me.
What's there to cure? Your face is ugly. There's nothing left to cure. Leave the tiny thing alone.
Your sin itself marches to meet you, beast, and its name is Legion.
He fell. God damn it. Go! Worry, sugar, I got you. Who are you calling a prick? Oh, come on.
Eleanor Lamb is our salvation, demon. You shall not rob us of our final reward.
Got a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. It tickles like dickens. I don't think she wants to watch you do me. Why don't you come up here? Fight me like a man. When you're ugly, you lie, bad guy. Not lying. And why you ugly?
Your shit.
Language, there's a child here.
What bear, you bully?
I don't deserve this.
Where'd the big guy go? Oh, hi. Shit. There he is. Yeah, we're serious. Is that it?
Attaboy, sport. I think you're closing in on Simon's underground temple. Now get down to
Probably.
pumping station number
Judging
5
by the
and
amount of
drain out the
baddies
park
that
here.
he threw at me, I'd
Oxygen's
say
running
yeah,
thin
I
in
am.
this train car, and I'd sure hate to see our partnership cut short.
Alright.
Ask yourself, Delta. You who have suffered beyond
Non-believers
measure
are
at the
wel-
hands of men like Ryan.
Are not to welcome
What
here anymore.
is the cost of paradise? To end pain, To end
Since when was
sin.
Bane in this game?
What must
I
we
don't have a
pay?
clue.
Eleanor
He's
is
just a
my
big
answer.
guy. Trust me, Mr. J and I are wondering the same thing, darling. Bane seems to be very, very crabby. I think somebody may have stolen his juice. That big daddy's crabby. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, come on, dude. Stop following me, please. I don't want to get... You're not gonna take my little sister. Ew, wine.
Stop following me!
I hate the fact that there's the big daddies that want to take the other little sister. Like, it's mildly irritating. I really wish I could move that corpse somewhere safer. Okay, so
Here's the angel.
alright, you go ahead and gather the atom while I protect you. Yes, more atom for big sister.
Just a little
Ow, what the?
Step away! Zero! Stupid piece of cart! What do you want with her? Why do they all run? She ain't gonna I didn't cut away.
This angel's open.
Come here! Come here! Pick her up, you dumbass!
Always safe with Dad.
Yeah, they are very hot-blooded.
You're the weasel.
Okay, he has a little sister now. I'm okay.
What is
You got two little sisters on your back.
You can't. Dude, I'm not doing anything to your girl. All right, she's crying wolf.
You rescued me, Sir Bubbles.
Little bitch.
Faster, Mr. B. Don't make me carry you.
I'd like to see you try. Like, no, seriously, I'd like to see you pick up the big daddy and carry him.
I'll make you light as feathers again.
Who is that?
Adam in your pocket.
I'm gonna be her new daddy.
Dude, nice try, but you almost made me shoot that guy behind you.
Daddy's mad and you'll be sorry. Fuck Mr. Bub.
Okay, moving on. Oh, there's a barrel. No, let me go. Come on. Where's it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Ow! Son of a tit! Son of a... Get off of me! One thing that I am trying to find, I believe, yeah, that little sister's talking shit. There is a weapon on here. Rocket spears, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm looking for the rocket spears, because when you shoot those at an enemy, it literally just makes them fly around. And it's funny as shit to watch.
The pair bond is a success. If somehow an Alpha Series wanders too far from his little sister, our physical failsafe kicks in, a chemical trigger that induces coma. It is a symbiotic relationship enforced by the girl's pheromone signature. The first successful candidate was Delta, I believe. It is unfortunate that poor Dr. Suchong will not be here to raise a glass.
Not really. Suchong deserved what he got.
Here it is.
Yeah, sweetie, but this is not exactly the safest place. Seriously? We were fucking here first.
Feel light in the tummy. Pretty angel.
Little bitch.
Hair. Dirty hair.
Little thief. Let's just wait for them to leave. Ooh, what's this button do?
I'm ready for game time, Mr. Bean.
I found a secret.
Fuck! Turn the fuck around! I'm warning you!
Daddy's giving you stores and
We
parties.
don't need you mucking up our business!
What business? I didn't even know this was down here until 2 seconds ago.
I got plenty. Be telling you. Huh? No negotiation! Hand her over!
Come on. Seriously, the last time I played this, I did not know this was down here. Of course, when one sees a random button, they don't always go up and go, ooh, button, let me push this. No, that's just me. Oh, shit. You see nothing. What the heck is this thing? There's a shiny in the wood. Alright, so I need to pick up my hack tools. Heck. Haha! You're mine now, and you shall remain my friend. So what kind kind of business were you guys running down here? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't a legitimate... It is dark. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my electricity. I don't like how dark it is in here. It is creepy. I do not like it.
This lamb twist went after Ryan all cockeyed.
I didn't trust that.
Solidarity angle was smart at first.
He was still holding his thing.
Houses and bread lines. High grade bunko. And that religious rights debate.
Oh, it's our old friend Fontaine.
Gotta wonder if she staged it just to watch Ryan squirm up there in his monkey suit. Lamb's only problem is she really buys into the whole song and dance. Saving the world? Ha! Rapture just ain't her town. Ryan's got her on ice somewhere now. And I figured that opens up the charity scam for the professionals.
I mean, if you gotta do business, but then you're an asshole, so... Ah, you kinda tried to kill the other guy! Joke's on you, we made it out though. Okay, good, he's got his... Alright, so let us get traps set up. We also got that thing there to help us out. I am out of trap rivets, so I guess we are just doing this how we got it. So you go ahead and go get the Atom so I can get you put back into a vent.
Roses on the inside, Atom inside.
What the fuck? I didn't order an orchestra! Get away from her! Oh, come on, big guy. Not now. Ah! Jesus Christ! Shoot! Fuck! Paws off! Jesus Christ! Screw up! Screw up! Screw up! Screw up! Fuck you! Burn, bitch! Okay, sweetie, could you just get done with your drink already? Listen, ya gosh dang stringed orchestra! Knock it off! The danger's past! There's a conveniency of a vent right here, so...
Heidi.
There we go! Yep, go into your hidey hole. Bye-bye. Alright. So that leaves one more little sister around here to get. Which I will get here shortly. After I just kind of restock on everything. Alright, let's see what we got here. gene slot. Let's go ahead and get Infernal +2. Grab another gene slot. Let's go to freeze drill. Alright.
So we remember it.
Alright, let's hack this thing. Another Big Daddy.
Oh, silly daddy, Mr. Bubble. Hurry.
Let's go see where she's at. Where are you at?
I'm ready for dream time, Mr. Bean.
Listen, I just want the girl. Come here. Hello? Well, we found another smuggling operation. Things did not go well for them. Non-believers are not welcome here anymore. Yes, yes, you keep saying that.
Fucking like try to sleep. I don't know you. Any of you.
Alright, there's another corpse over there to do what we need to do. I'm gonna collect some of the stuff here. Who is this?
Sinclair, I don't care how you accomplish Lamb's removal from the public eye. Indeed, I'd rather cease contact with you altogether.
Alright, so let's
But
see.
allow me to make this
Still don't have any
plain.
trap rivets.
I don't want to see Lamb on the streets
Picked up
again,
one little
peddling
turret.
her Bolshevik fever dreams to my people. Bury her memory, Sinclair. Bury it, and salt the earth.
Put another one right there. I believe their heads are very squishable. Yes. Yes, they are. Very.
Adam, Daddy, right here.
Yes, I see that. Okay, go ahead, sweetie.
Sleepy angels shine. Adam, shine.
Naughty. Trying to hide the atom.
Stop
running.
No, sir, I only have one. Hey, paws off!
Daddy!
Rude. Don't touch the kid, you pervert. Nope, sorry, she can't cure death.
It's up here.
Get away from the kid!
Daddy!
Get away from the kid! Perverts! Fuck off!
I'm a thrill.
Get away from the kid!
Finally. Sleep. It's up here.
I'm still right here!
I don't see you. Daughter done.
Well?
All done, Daddy.
Cole, come here.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best daddy.
That's real nice, sweetie. I'm really glad to hear that. Now, let's go ahead and loot all these jugheads. That guy is literally losing his mind over there. Yes, squishing heads is fun. Okay, so now we're gonna go upstairs.
In the trap.
Ow. No. No, I won't face you.
My portfolio.
No one cares about your portfolio, dork.
See? Adam is
And your fucking troubles get fucking bigger.
Where? Where's the Adam? What in the hell?
Anybody?
You're not on a wall, dude. He was just hanging around. What?
What?
Adam, Daddy, over there.
His portfolio didn't save him from 50 cal, no. Oh, come on, dude. Just bugger off. Yes, it's gonna burn. It's fire. It's hot. Okay, he's dead.
Snowy Adam, Daddy, over there.
I do not, but you do, so lead the way. Where are we going? Oh.
This one has Adam.
Okay, out in the open. Yeah, I know. It sounds that way. Alright, so... Still don't have any... Juggles. Alright, well, you know what, sweetie? You're just gonna have to get down and gather the item while I sit here and protect your
Sunshine
ring.
means angels. Where angels fall, the roses grow tall.
Okay, that's
Just
interesting.
a little and scaredy angel. God damn! Make her stop looking at me!
She's not looking at you, you whiny. Fuck off, dude. Don't touch the kid. What is that for? This is like the hardest part of the entire thing.
Ignore me.
Get away from her! I am almost out of health kits. This is not good. Could you hurry up and drink that, please, sweetie?
Daddy,
Good.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just right across the way!
Almost.
Is that a 50 calorie? Just happy to see me. Oh, that's funny.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. I know somebody who's not happy to see me. I need to go to the tin can't afford any health kits. I am flabbernacked. I am so very screwed right now. I'm gonna stay in this corner. That's what I'm gonna do. Please just die already. Okay, she's dead, dead. That bitch needs to die over there. Alright, cool. We survived. Yay! Can we afford some health packs now? Because I am... There we go. Okay, we're full on that! Alright, so we've been in there. Kinda wanna go into the orphanage. Just to kinda see what's in there before heading out. Let me go... look around a little bit. Make sure I got everything. See about maybe getting some more ammo. If feasible. Let's see. Some armor-piercing rounds. Alright, so let's go check out the orphanage, which is just over here. Might be a secret, might not, might be more lore. You never know. I do hear a, that's the camera outside. More money. Yay. Oh look, it's a little box of crayons. How cute. This place is kinda creepy. I will not lie. Really, dude? Alright, so this is the Little Sisters Orphanage, which was mentioned in the first one. Oh, look! Care package.
I'm all alone here, Mr. Diary. You're my whispering friend. A doctor keeps coming to see me. He says Rapture needs me, and tomorrow I'll be leaving with him. I ask why, and he just smiles. I'm not an orphan. Mum's alive somewhere, and Aunt Gracie is still probably looking for me. But I can't wait for them. I'm going to escape and find Amir, and we'll steal a submarine. Before it's tomorrow, I'll know what sunshine feels like.
Okay, all of these corpses were not here when I walked in. There's too many corpses for me to be comfortable. seriously not gonna come at me? Dude, you're already dead. Just die.
They got machines now.
Really? That's not fair.
You can't hide.
Oh, joy. Well, I'm kind of ficked.
We'll just Molly!
Did you just say your name was Molly? Really? You literally just say your name was Molly. Well, now your name is Mr. Explodey because I just froze your ass. His assets were frozen. I see you over there. You're not doing a very good job of hiding, sir.
Stop running!
Who's running? You're the only one that's over there hiding like a dipshit. Alright, moving on. So from the sounds of it, it sounded like little Miss Eleanor was gonna run away with Amir. That was until her mom.
Each of you know the child of the
Rocket spears!
Through Adam, our soul shall pass into her holy blood and will be reborn as a single immaculate body.
I don't do throws. Irony! I shoot him in the butt and she yells pervert. Rocket spears!
Who is that? You're good. Next time, I won't be so friendly.
What's your version of being friendly? Oh, you gave me ammo! How nice! And then you shoot me, which is not nice. Where are you? Alright, buddy, where are you at? Let's look around a little bit before heading towards where the arrow wants us to go. Boop. Just because I want to explore and make sure I don't miss anything. Mini turret, I could use that. How does one get in there? What is that? Place to throw a hack dart. But would it fit through the hole right there? Hey-oh, it did! I just got through the door. Stuck on the disc. Zappy. Ew, what's this?
Until Adam, the human animal was a slave to the gene. The inner tyrant.
Yay!
Lust, greed, rage, self-obsession was etched into our DNA. We were not pulling the great chain of progress, as Ryan believed, but shackled to it. But now, in theory, we can redraft the human blueprint. Serving the common interest can become as natural as breathing. The tyrant will simply go extinct.
She really likes to hear herself talk, doesn't she?
Andrew Ryan left us wandering, confused, and alone amongst yesterday's wreckage. But Sophia Lamb shows us that we are not alone. We are together.
It wears a hide of iron.
So when you
and
see
its
a man
hands
brought
are
to his
dead
knees,
and chained.
recognize that he is your
It would
brother.
seize
and
the
pick him
child
up.
from us, and with
Sophia
her,
Lamb tells
paradise
us
itself.
What is in common is good. What is irreducible is right.
Spear gun.
She guides
Let's increase
us
the
all
damage of this thing.
Be he soldier of the ground or angel of the sky, he must stand fast and send it howling back to hell.
Be reborn.
All right, Doctor. I'm here. But don't think wearing this butterfly means I'm happy.
Grace, I know you all too well.
Didn't
Want
realize
a
they
child
make
defines
them
you.
into injection.
But biological loyalty
Pretty
turns
much.
us against the rest of the world, whom we ought to love in equal measure. Your poverty is testament to that, but your voice inspires the people.
Yay,
I am
30 more
asking
rocket
you
spheres.
to join a much larger family. Though your body failed you, you shall live on in us.
Like, seriously, Sophia, stop talking so much.
Doc said you can't think of yourself.
Blazing booty!
You ain't
They're
nothing.
not done yet.
You think you got them? Sure, why not? I'm thinking that.
Not going anywhere, buddy.
Wake up! Just you wait.
Bye. Where'd you go?
Craven beast, thou cannot hide from the one true God.
Zeus? Are we talking about Zeus? No? Well, then shut up. Because Miss Sophia Lamb there's not God either. Ooh, crap. He's got me cornered. I can't move. Listen, dude. You're obviously not a very good preacher.
I come to you.
There we go. He did.
Pump control ought to be in the back. One thing, though. Once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park, we've got a tiny window of opportunity to get you inside. I don't have much air left, but I'll hang in there. You make sure you're ready before you throw that switch.
Let's just have
We
a little
believe in
look-see
the
around
daughter
here.
of the Lamb, hallowed Savior and anointed vessel.
He was literally
Whose
preaching
blood with our blood, sin with our
to
sin,
a
mind with our minds,
congregation
life with our
of
life,
corpses.
lifts us up from the depths,
Yes, roasty
transcends
toasty
base
bitches.
temptation, and delivers us all from ego. We commend ourselves to the new and unknown, born by our common strength and guided by the Lamb.
Seriously though, this guy was literally preaching to a congregation of corpses. Like, how fucked in the head do you have to be to put your congregation to sleep that badly? Yeah, right? I mean, I've sat in some boring church services before, but that's ridiculous. Alright, let's have a little looky-loo before we go ahead and throw that switch. Make sure we don't miss anything. Alright, looks like we have everything. Boop. Don't know why I felt the need to hack that, but why not? Alright, there we go. Let's go throw the lever! Pull the lever. There is a lever that needs pulling. Here we go.
Do you think me a tyrant, Delta?
Yes.
Vying for control of a dead man's dream? The city is nothing. Rapture must die so that Eleanor may rise from its body. Allow me to demonstrate.
What are you doing? Let me out!
Lamb's overloading the pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm moving. Don't really need to kill anybody though. Just die anyways.
Subject Delta, I want you to commit this moment to memory for me. This howling, brutish slog through the dark. This is who we are.
Get out of there, kid!
I'm trying! It's not as easy as you think being a big guy walking through all this. Fuck off. Listen, I'm just trying to get out of here and not die. Well, I don't want to be in her family. Whee!
Look, Delta. It is the world for which you strive. You, alone among the dead.
Ooh, that's a shark! Ooh, that's a shark! There's a shark, do do do. Nope, 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 nope. Running away. I can't fight shark underwater. In Russia, my daddy died punching shark in nose. Cause that was my daddy. He just punched shark. No chill. All bulls. So shark is my enemy. Cue Jaws theme and the shark just needs someone to brush his teeth for him. Yeah, it's not my job to pick the scuba divers out of his teeth. There's another slug. Let's just go ahead and grab that thing. Ugly buggly slugly. So, we are now at Dionysus Park. He's going to give us a loading screen, which means I can take a drink real quick. So far, so good. And it just turned 8 o'clock, which means that we are making good time. Just adjust myself here. Alright.
Dionysus Park was owned by Sophia Lamb, Chief. Sort of a private retreat for her social experiments. One night it flooded, killing all her guests. Papers said it was cult-related. Come on up to the train station. Let's rendezvous.
Oh, come on, really? It's a Houdini splicer. It's like the worst kind of splicer. Joy. Listen, lady, if you think I'm scared of you, the joke's on you, because I've got bullets coming out my wazoo. So we'll need to find the key code for that. Let's hack this. You gave me something I didn't need.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Yay, our ammo is full.
Attention. Subject Delta has drained and infiltrated Dionysus Park. His death is our rebirth. The life of the people's daughter is in your hands.
Why do you have to announce to all your goons that I'm here? No, I can do that on my own. I mean, it's kind of hard to ignore that thumping of big feet coming down the hallway.
Well, I'm in. Yep, yours truly is the newest member of the Rapture family. I fed Wales a line about how the Tribune was stopping me from telling the people what's what, and without a word, he hands me an invite to this artist retreat here at the park. Lamb bought my Frustrated Novelist Act. She's even sponsoring me to ink it while I'm here.
Oh,
Except
what's this?
my story's all about her. And I don't think she's gonna like the way it ends.
Gift from Billy. Let's listen to this.
Dear Yellow-Eye Gull, my
Oh,
name
it's a
is
little
Billy,
boy.
and I saw you the other day at the merry-go-round. I think you are very pretty, and I like your blue dress and the songs you sing about angels. My mom says your dad is scary, but I think he is strong and nice like a comic book hero.
Oh.
I got you a gift and put it in the basement where nobody will find it.
That's just
The
too
secret
cute.
code for the door is 1080. I hope you like it. I will wave to you next time I see you, so you know it's me.
That's just too cute. Out of everything in this game, that is cute and wholesome.
The Alpha series was killed in the incident, and his bonded sister is stolen. But the Council has no time for a manhunt. Atlas swells the ranks of his marauders.
We gave her a rose.
Regardless, Lamb's
That's so
name is already
cute.
faded among the people. She is no more than a ghost who has forgotten to die.
That is too adorable. Give her a little rose. Who knew you could find something so adorable and wholesome in a place like this?
Building a bloodline? It's like building a portfolio from the ground up. Oh!
Jesus! Will you look at this hall? We're gonna be rich!
Oh my, yes.
Trap spheres. Oh, I could have gotten the other one.
If you enjoy slime and muck, it's utterly divine.
Oh, bloody fucking da! Listen, Prince. Says next time you eat out of the trash, I want you to think of me.
A lady's got to have some standards. Boy, come quickly out! My heirlooms! Save them at least! This might work.
She's prettier now. That's awful rude running out on me.
Try, you woman!
Huh, all huffing and puffing. Come
Dionysus Park. Lamb mocks me in the naming of this place. She knows precisely how I feel about this celebration of unconscious art. The artist reflects the world as it ought to be.
Oh, sounds like
The
somebody's
artist is
tangling with a
damned
big sister.
to be by some spasm of the lower mind. I shall not censor. The park is Lamb's property. However, if the case we are building against her proves true, I will return with a sledgehammer.
Well, the good news is I've located a new train car, but the station's still locked down and we're not alone in here. I see a shadow in the security booth. I'll lay low while you have a gander.
Okay. Why would I do that? So this is a merry-go-round.
Well, hello, boys. The name's Stan Poole, Rapture Tribune. Quality paper.
Well,
Before
you're
the
lucky
locals
you're
stopped
not
reading
dead,
and
Poole.
started finding other uses for it. Anyway, I'm looking to cut a deal, fellas. Come by the train station. I'm here in the booth.
There's another diary. Let's listen to this.
Found her. Found Cindy by this rusted carousel. But she was just standing there, staring, waiting for the music. And she doesn't even recognize me. What have they done to her? Listen to her.
The man in the moon is a girl, Mr. Bubbles.
Listen, if anyone hears this, I have to know how to cure her.
No! Get back! She's my little girl!
So that was the noise that we were hearing a few minutes ago, was him fighting that thing. We missed him by that much. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I know how to cure her, but it seems like he may already be dead. Alright, let's go to the train station first.
Yes, three little angels.
Gotta behave.
All gone now. I wonder,
Partners.
where are
We
you?
were partners. Share each other like I said. But I heard your mind. You were thinking about taking care for yourself. Why would you throw away our friendship? Don't just let her bleeding. Say something.
Don't just stand there bleeding, say something. Hasta la vista?
Dionysus Park was my home, Delta.
Oh,
An experiment in social unity, cut short by human folly. You dishonor its memory with every step.
That's what I do.
Now that, see, Lamb knows you're here, but I'm incognito. Thing is, since you drained out the park, the little sisters are already starting to, nose around, looking for Adam, and, I can't have that.
You can't have that, huh? And why not? Why are you so scared of the little sisters? Fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, you know what? Fuck it. Baby, I want to give this a try. I'm literally almost dead here. Bugger off! Yeah, get. Bitch asshole. Fuck it, I will come back to that later.
You can't stand up.
I can't do what now? I can't stand up to you because it seems like you just fell down to me.
Take this, Father, and hurry. Mother can't hear this, but she's looking right at me.
Yay!
And her face.
Sorry to headphone users, but I just got my potatoes! Go away. Stop ruining the happy reunion between me and my potato launcher. Stop it. I have potatoes. Special delivery! Apparently they don't like their potatoes. Alright, so now that we have that, I can go ahead and get some more potatoes. Not a whole lot, but some more.
Okay, so dead men tell no tales, right? Wrong. See, with Adam involved, every stiff's got a story. And Lamb knows how to read it. If that stuff makes it back to her, I'm an obituary. So, I want you to take the story of Dionysus Park and bury it. Get rid of the little sisters for me.
How about no?
Your way. Do that.
Okay,
and
well,
I'll
it's my
unlock
way.
the station here. Scout's honor.
Okay.
Well, I'd say he's hiding something, but he sort of took the fun out of that one. He's locked in the security booth, however, so we'll have to play along. Find those sisters.
Okie dokie. That shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I just gotta find a Big Daddy, right? That should not be a problem at all. Switch back to my shotgun for the time being. So, there's 3 little sisters on this level. I'm gonna take that health kit, thank you. I didn't need those, but you dropped them anyways. Remote hack dart.
Dr. Lamb's trying to take the city by sponsoring the artsy types here. Big thinkers to speak out against Ryan in their work. And all of it is right here in the park galleries. Open to the public. Lamb ain't even charging for it. And then Rapture, that's just brazen. Like some kind of naturist camp where everybody wears pole hats and nothing else. Be long before Ryan's cronies can move in. And I can finally stop holding my breath.
Well, I have a friend that also shoots potatoes now. I'm still looking for another Big Daddy. Not sure where to find one. Oh. Well. Kia. Had a bad day. Zapador. Squeaky door. Proximity potatoes. I'll take those. I got more potatoes.
I hear. It was a fun night.
Oh, I'm glad you had fun before you died.
There she is. Little Tyke wants to be in pictures. Real cute. Now get rid of the muscle and deal with her.
Oh, that didn't quite work. Oh, shit. I know I'm technically zapping myself too. Come here. How's the chat look good? Because it's not showing up.
Smart. See? You put it to work, and all that Adam ends up in you. But you're sort of a silent partner. So that's tops with me.
Okay, so we just got ourselves another little sister, which is huge. Don't need any more remote hack darts. I will take her to go get some Adam here shortly.
You mistake my nature, Delta. I wish no Adam for myself. Eleanor is the dream, and she needs neither weapons nor parlor tricks.
Sorry, didn't mean to ruin the moment, but, yeah. There's my money. Is that a toaster? Oh, no, that's not a toaster. Why did I think that was a toaster? Babe, if you're tired, go to bed. You're falling asleep over there. Alright. Yeah, there's a door that can be hacked. Let's just try that out. Fuck! It's doing so good too.
Exit eyes! Exit eyes!
There we go. Yeah, Eleanor is very, very popular in this weird, screwed up family thing they have going on. Learning poker.
You must learn to play poker, Eleanor. Like anyone, I am flawed and have a fierce genetic bias towards competition. But each Saturday, I read the other players, and I pick a man who will benefit the most from victory. By the final hand, I ensure that he takes home my entire stake, and that of the others. I win nothing but the feeling of conquest over myself, and the wealth of my competitors is slowly reshuffled according to their needs.
Oh shit. I didn't realize my health was that low. Alright, so here's another safe that I'm gonna have to come back to once I have like an auto hack. I'm aware of what's over there. There's another safe that I'm not yet capable of hacking yet. Let's drink some coffee. So I know that she has... Let's go back in here. There's one in here. I do want to check the restrooms first. Don't know why. It's just something I do in almost every game that I play. means the coral has taken over the toilets. And I need to reload my weapon. Take that. Electrical storm! Ryan Industries introduces the latest in wartime deterrent genetics. Electric storm makes you a walking Tesla coil, zapping anything and everything foolish enough to strike you. Yes, please. Let's see, what can we replace? Let's do that. Oh, fuck you!
Get me, Daddy!
Shit. Already jumped out of nowhere! Alright, let's go into the theater. Look around a little bit. Oh. There's something there. Got ourselves another ally. I will take the mini turret. Let's see what else is up here.
The little sisters are getting older, which is troubling. As they reach adolescence, they become aggressive, feral. Worse, the Adam they ingest contains traces of lethal plasmids left over from the war. The splicers are becoming far more effective predators as well. Our big daddies are falling left and right. Perhaps the elder sisters could be trained to sniff out the lost Adam and reclaim it for us. Yes, from what I've seen, they certainly wouldn't have to wait for the culprit to die.
Interesting. So even when the girls grew up, they didn't retire them. What I'm gathering here, no pun intended, is that they just refurbished the little sisters, I guess. It's a word that you can use.
Someone there? Gotta stop myself!
Here we are. And what is up here? I do not trust anyone.
Are you talking while I try to sleep? I don't know you. Any of you.
At last, we have our Judas. One of my own people has been feeding Ryan evidence of my activities, and now I am to be detained. As a religion, they merely monitored us, but as a commune, they would see us crucified. And yet, though he will be the last to see it, Andrew Ryan has already lost the people. Wherever I am sent, rapture will follow.
I wasn't even listening to that tape because I was too entertained by those two.
Adam, Daddy. Let's get it.
In a minute, sweetie. Let Daddy get a perimeter set up here. to keep you safe. One of those there. Put one of them right there. Stick one of them there. Alright. Traps for you. These ones are tricky.
Make it sleep on his back. Fuck a junk.
Harm that child, you monster!
How about a scary throw, little fire?
So pretty much like parenthood, you raise the kid just to have them turn on you. Yeah, pretty much. Of course, it all really depends on the parent, too. Alright. So... Oh no, my controller batteries are low. That one will at least get a spider splicer. Okay, I don't have any more to set up another crosshair. So, let's see. Get a few trap rivets set up. Alright, sweetie. Let's go.
Angel.
Yep, go ahead. Gather the item.
Angels remember Mommy. Who is that?
Gonna cure me. Let's fix your face, baby.
I'll make you light as feathers again.
She doesn't like you. Hey, we just didn't started. Gonna cure me.
Sticky top, almost ready.
Run to me!
Nope. You done already?
Daddy!
Look at that!
You always save me from monsters.
That didn't take you long at all. Well, in the name of heck. A lot of sounds going on in a single location. Alright, let's move on. Okay, so I believe the ammo dispensary thingy was up here. Where? Was it? No? Was it in here? It's down this way. Alright, let's go see about getting more mini turrets. I think that's all we can get. Alright, let's go ahead and head back downstairs. There's one more body just down here. Let's look around real quick.
My lanterns. Hand me that child!
Nobody hurt my daddy.
Nobody's gonna hand you the child either. All things considered, you're insane.
The genius of Sophia Lamb is a thing of empathy, a profound moral sense. I can only describe her as a kind of secular saint.
Are we talking about the same
dividing
woman
her
here?
loyalty evenly across the world at large spreads it so thin as to be invisible to some. Love, I have found, is beneath her. Naturally, Ryan arrested her, gave her to Sinclair to incarcerate somewhere. But upon her escape, she took the city and changed my life forever.
Are we talking about the same lamb?
This isn't so bad at
The
all.
lamb that you're talking about sounds like a charlatan.
Queen. Oh, I can't hear myself. This lifestyle is a disgrace.
Alright, let's see. We should have some more traps that we can set up. Seriously, dude, I just set that up. Ouch.
Drop that poison. Your collection. Give it away.
Oh, she did.
Yes!
Throw a few up on the ceiling because I know we're gonna have to deal with spider slicers.
What?
And I don't feel comfortable with this right here. I'm pretty sure something's gonna pop out of there eventually. Alright, that's about as much protection as I can provide for you, so go ahead, Dimples.
I can't see you anymore. Welfare hound, I've got nothing for you.
Come on now.
Come here.
Are we gonna be together again, Daddy?
Yep. Now I can take you back to your little hidey hole and put you away. I also gather up all my trap rivets. Because I was wrong. Nothing jumped out of there.
Fish to fry.
Well, then go fry them. Don't want to be out here if you have fish to fry, I mean. Okay, I hear it. Where Alright, find your little hidey hole. It's up the stairs. I remember seeing it. There we go. And put you away.
Father, this atom you found contains memories from all the bodies here. Normally, only a little sister can see them, but I can show you what Stanley is trying to hide.
Really?
When Mother was taken away, Stanley was left in charge of Dionysus Park. He spent all her money through these mad parties. It was like he was trying to ruin her.
Interesting.
You okay there?
Yep.
Keep your eye on the brass ring, brother. Find the rest of the sisters.
Okay, well, because I'm doing the pacifist run, you're gonna live. But it's not by choice. Because as long as I play my cards right. I should get the better ending.
Subject Delta's just a serial number, amigo. I did a lot of digging on you for a feature once. They used to call you Johnny Topside. Found the city all on your own in a diving bell. Real shame what they did to you.
Anyway, what I wanted to talk about before everyone started interrupting me by shooting me and talking is that for those of you that don't know, I run my own business. I make and sell hand-sewn stuffed animals. I also make dice goblins and resin dice. Anyway. Ow. Anyways, one of the things that I'm going to be starting on the website is that I am going to be selling mystery bags of dice for $10 a bag. I have all these miscellaneous pieces of dice that have either no match or I can't figure out what to do with them goblin-wise. So I'm going to be working on that probably over the next few weeks. Also, if you look at my About section here on my Twitch account, there is a link to my website. You're more than welcome to go check it out if you'd like. It's just another way that it's just another way that I try to help support my family. And we are really close to getting to the affiliate account. Excuse me, I'm trying to... Dude, don't run away when I'm trying to shoot you. Ew, it's this. I found another box. Yeah.
Awareness of self is no miracle, Eleanor. It is a trick of the gene, an endless inner refrain asking, what's in it for me? To serve the world, we must grow deaf to the self. Are you ready? Now, stop listening to my voice.
Pass this fist run, she says.
Stop listening. Stop.
I didn't say I was being pessimistic towards...
Isn't it? Human verbal cues are defensive coloration, camouflage.
Just the,
Play this recording until you no longer hear the words.
Important NPCs.
Then you may observe the people for who they are.
You're another big daddy! Alright, so where is he? I hear him. Where did he go? Is he in here? Hello? Sorry. I've come to assist you with babysitting.
Alright, there's one. Clobber the big palooka and grab the sister.
McDonough, listen. There's a hell of a structural flaw here in Dionysus Park. A leak in the primary drainage pipeline could flood this whole joint. Faulty pressure locks would seal every sorry soul. One clumsy Big Daddy knocks open the wrong pipe and, hey presto, Lamb's little art show turns into Fish City. God forbid the wrong element finds out.
Sure. God forbid the wrong element finds out. So let's just, leave this diary entry just laying about for everyone to hear. Almost triggered the alarm on that one. Can't pick that up. Let's go hack this vending machine. What'd you give me? Yay, bullets!
Welcome to the circus of bounty.
Refill that. Buy as many of those as we can.
No refund, no return.
What the hell is that sound? Either someone has a case of the squirts.
We found it!
Yay! Interesting. There's like a weird noise going on. Alright, so we don't have that many trap rivets. So let's just do our best. Alright. Let's go ahead.
Adam, Daddy, let's get it!
You're stealing! I know it!
Let's fix your face, baby!
I could give you
Let's switch to this. Because they're gonna run towards that anyway. You figure that they'd stop running into the water after they witnessed their friends Shit! Oi, you done? Come here.
I'm telling the other girls that I have the best dad.
Seriously, what in the world is making that sound? Another one of those I didn't hear when I played this before, I think.
Just one last kid.
You seriously just kicked a chair at my head. How rude. It's like, oh, here's a chair. Let me just kick this at that guy's head.
It's this way.
Where are we going? Oh, out in the open. Well then. Alright. Switch to anti-personnel rounds.
Right here. See it glow?
Go ahead and gather, sweetie.
I just remember Mommy. Who is that?
Don't know.
We ain't
This
going to
angel
your house.
lonely.
Stop ignoring me!
Don't you dare touch me!
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
Ridiculous! Ridiculous! Be gone!
Why don't you be gone, bitch? There we go. Alright. Now where is... We're hiding. Right? Yep, there it is.
Almost home.
There you go, sugar. You're home and I'm almost out of time.
That's me there. I confronted Stanley. Said I'd tell Mother what he had done. He panicked. Took me away and sold me to an orphanage. I tried to fight back. I remember biting his hand, but... Father, he's the reason I was turned into a little sister.
Okay. That's bad. Oh, hi! Oh, it's a little teddy bear. Demanding father. Yes, we're going to put that on here. Change it up there. Alright, let's get some more stuff. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get another one. What else can we get? Eve Saver. Let's exchange that. Easy hack. Let's go ahead and put that there. Keen Observer, we'll exchange there. Though I hardly use that. Can buy a couple more gene slots. We just got frostbite. We can't. Oh, wait, no, we could avoid if I wanted to. Okay, cool. And that's all we can get. Awesome. We have beefed up a lot. Alright, so now it's gonna tell us where the last little sister
Now,
is.
you were just a deep-sea explorer with iron cojones, pal. The public gave it a nickname, but Ryan was sure you were a spook, so his people locked you up, erased your damn name. Goodbye, Johnny Topside. Hello, Subject Delta.
Adam is Rapture Delta, the finest minds of paradise in a single sublime mosaic. Eleanor. Consider the genius you deny her with every stolen drop.
When all this is over and we're divvying up Rapture's bounty, you and I'll be holding court on a private island, son. Think of it. Each world power on bended knee, holding a bouquet made of money.
Sounds too good to be true.
The girls you've saved from Mother want to thank you. Check the Gatherer's Garden.
I just did! You're a little late on the draw there, sugar. I was literally just there. Just got the shit that you just said talked about. Alright, let's... Alright, so there's a Big Daddy in here.
I suppose I could use this. I might need it one day.
I'm running a little short on time.
There she is. Get her. I hope that bodyguard ain't one of your long losts.
Come here, there we go. I'm being attacked.
Rules here.
There we go. Alrighty.
Bienvenido a la Modanito.
Take some more turrets. There we go. Alright, so that is all the time that I have for this stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow for, I believe, another live stream of Prey. And other than that, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye!